Hello again, this is the Transfer Show. We're going to focus on Arsenal now and their interest in Real Madrid's Rodrygo. Mark, how much of a statement would that be to get Rodrygo in the door?
Just read that and have a look. No, this is live TV, and we have got lines coming into us all the time that we're trying to investigate whilst we're on air. So, yeah, to answer your question, Mike, Rodrygo...
This would be to look at that. I like that.
Well, I'm going to talk. He's going to work. No, this could be...
You know what happened, actually? Somebody sent me that message, and I said to them, can you send it to Mark, please? Because he's the one doing Arsenal. So it's good, actually. I think you should read it first.
Should I?
Yeah.
Read it first. Hang on a second. Let's do this.
Let's do Rodrygo, and then we'll get to that news.
Now, Arsenal fans are crying out for those big marquee statement signings, and we know that they're desperate for players in those attacking bursts. They're desperate for a striker, which we'll talk about a bit later on. They've been linked with Rodrygo, Brazilian international, 24 years old, currently at Real Madrid, scored 11 goals and assists last season in La Liga, and started, crucially, both of the two Champions League games where Arsenal knocked Madrid out of the Champions League. So they've seen him up close and personal. They know what he's about. And he's been really effective down that left-hand side for Madrid over the course of the last few seasons. The left wing is a priority, along with a striker. And the fact that they are being linked to these big-name players will get the juices flowing for Arsenal fans, because that's what they want. You know, Mikel Arteta has turned Arsenal from a team that gets into the Champions League, top four as an achievement, to a team that's nearly winning the title. Now, that big final step is the one they need to make. And players like Rodrygo could be those type of players that could just unlock the door for them to just go one step further.
Right.
Arsenal are setting their sights high this summer, with Real Madrid's dynamic forward Rodrygo emerging as one of their prime transfer targets. Known for his blistering pace, sharp dribbling, and knack for delivering in big moments, the Brazilian would bring a new dimension to Mikel Arteta's attacking arsenal. Sources suggest the Gunners are exploring ways to tempt the La Liga giants into parting with their prized winger, a move that would signal a serious statement of intent ahead of the new season. While Madrid are reluctant to lose a player of Rodrygo's caliber, Arsenal's growing ambition and financial muscle could make negotiations intriguing. Landing the 23-year-old would not only excite fans but also send a message to their Premier League rivals that Arsenal mean business. As talks continue, anticipation builds over whether the Emirates could soon become home to one of world football's most electrifying young talents.